Welcome back to the 2011 Kauai Marathon. Race volunteers and crew play such a huge role in the success of this marathon year in and year out. With on-course safety, supervisors, post-race massages, and even some encouragement, the Kauai Marathon volunteers and staff put forth such an amazing effort to make this race as enjoyable as possible. The Kauai Marathon's reach is spread out into our armed forces. Bob Brazeau is currently enlisted in the U.S. Army and is stationed in Mosul, Iraq. Bob decided to travel to Kauai and enjoy the beautiful island, but also run in the half marathon.
My name is Bob Brazeau. I'm a specialist in the United States Army. I'm originally from Washington State, and I'm currently deployed to Mosul, Iraq. I've served 6 months over there right now, and this is my R&R, and I got 6 months more, and I go back. I decided that I wanted to run a marathon or half marathon for my R&Rs, and once I knew that date, I just went online and I started looking all around the world. And this just, was a beautiful place to go. And then when I learned that Dean and Bart were going to be here, that just sealed the deal for me. Training while I'm deployed, it's a release, it's a stress release. I get up early in the morning. I've got some guys that'll go run with me on the shorter runs. And once I learned I was getting fit enough to maybe do a half marathon, I was sold on it,
And here's your update at the split for your full marathon men's. Richard Candy, David Tuay, and Tyler McCandless are battling neck and neck for that first place spot. Robert Killian trails back in fourth place with defending champion from last year, Michael Wardian, right on his heels. For the full women's marathon at the split, Rumi Otani is out to a commanding first place lead, followed by defending champ Becky Lynn Lastly, and in third place is Penny McPhail. And for the men's half marathon at the split, Michael Western is currently in first place, followed by Clark Davis in second and Christopher Sinnett in third. And for the women's half marathon update at the split, Emily Schertzer is in first, followed by Varinka Esminger in second and Elizabeth Lim in third place. You think running one marathon is hard? Try running in 400 marathons. Yen Nu Yen is one of those few people in the world who has trouble remembering how many marathons she has run.
So after my first marathon, I was curious if I could do another one. So then so I finally trained. I finally knew what it means. So I trained, and then in my first year I did 3, and then the next year, you keep on wanting to challenge yourself, see if you can improve. So it's kind of like, so that the following year I did like 20, and then the next year, most years I did 50 marathons in 52 weeks.
I'm sure you thought there couldn't be anyone else in the world with 400 marathons to their name, but believe it or not, we have another gentleman by the name of Robbie Red Hat Wilson who can claim that as well. Although his old hat may look a little bit pink at first glance, there is a good reason for the color fade.
Well, my name is Robin Wilson, but for running purposes they call me Robbie Red Hat Wilson, because I first started off my first marathon wearing a red hat. And I've worn the same hat for 399 marathons, because I haven't done 400 yet until tomorrow, to Sunday, So it's a little bit holy, and there's not much left of it. But and if the sun comes out, I'll have to put sun cream on, because there's nothing to protect my bald head. Because being old 77 as I am, I do need a bit of protection in my poor old bald head.
Don't go anywhere. The Kauai Marathon will be right back. The 2011 Kauai Marathon has been brought to you by the Sheraton Kauai Resort, Poipu Beach Resort Association, the Grand Hyatt Kauai, and Kauai Coffee. After a tough showing last year, the proud Kenyan runners are back to prove that they can compete here in Kauai. With a year to train and prepare for the 3 H's, the Kenyan runners are definitely a force to deal with in this year's race.
Last year seems that we pushed when we were starting without knowing how the front was. So, but this year I have a good plan. Maybe this year I will run with a system. Maybe starting from 5:30 pace, and maybe I will increase as I go. I will run my own race, and I will make sure that I always drink water in every station to keep me hydrated. I know it's humid, but I have to take a lot of water on my way.
Just past mile marker 17 in the full marathon, Tyler McCandless and David Tuay are battling neck and neck to maintain that first place position. Michael Wardian trails behind the two, keeping a steady pace throughout his run, definitely with that Speed Challenge purse on his mind. Running in support of her devastated hometown of Iwaka City, Japan, Rumi Otani remains in first place as she approaches mile marker 14. She's followed by defending champion Becky Lynn Lastly out of Littleton, Colorado, who I'm sure will make it tough on Rumi to hold on to that #1 spot. And here are the results for the men's half marathon. Coming in first place, Clark Davis, followed in second by Michael Western, and in third place is Christopher Sinnett. Here are your results for the women's half marathon. In first place is Emily Schertzer, followed in second by Verinka Esminger, and in third place is Elizabeth Lim.
I gotta tell you, this year has exceeded the prior two, and I never thought I'd say that. I'm so stoked. The weather cooperated. We got the start off in perfect time. We had our largest field we've ever had. I'm not sure what the total numbers are, but they're up significantly over last year and even the year before. So we've got great momentum. The locals continue to come out and support us in droves enthusiastically. It was incredible.
After leading for the majority of the race, Tyler McCandless out of Boulder, Colorado, separated himself from the rest of the pack with a blistering pace of 5 minutes and 28 seconds, crossing the finish line in first place with a time of 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 19 seconds, claiming the Speed Challenge purse.
How you feeling?
Woo, I feel great. Great course, great hand sport, awesome aid stations, beautiful views, great run.
True to his reputation, defending champ Michael Wardian comes out of nowhere to steal second place with a time of 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 19 seconds, and a share of the Speed Challenge purse with Tyler McCandless.
How was the course? Much
Awesome,
cooler.
yeah. It was a cool day, and I ran smart. I ran within myself. Those guys went out hard, and I just kind of did my thing, and it worked out for me.
After a tough showing last year for our Kenyan runners, David Tuwe conquers the 3 H's and comes up just 2 minutes shy of the Speed Challenge purse with a third place finish of 2 hours, 32 minutes, and 23 seconds. After dominating the field for the majority of the race and running inspired for her hometown of Iwaka City, Japan, Rumi crosses the finish line in first place with a new course record of 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 5 seconds. Becky Lynn Lassie will finish in second place after watching her course record fall to newcomer Rumi Otani. Becky crosses with a very respectable time of 3 hours, 25 minutes, and 17 seconds. She is followed by Penny McPhail in third place.
It was awesome. I told you it was brutal, but it's beautiful. It's for fun. I run with my heart at the end, so. I love this island, and you guys have been very welcoming, so thank you.
That was great. I didn't get my 2 hours, but less than 2:01. But like I said, I trained on really flat ground, so those little hills were big hills to me. Really slowed me down, but the downhill was great. I've never run a downhill either. And I picked up about 2 minutes per mile on the downhill, so I almost caught up.
Houston, Texas. She's on her way in. Started running in 1996.
All right, Robbie. All right, Robbie Red Hat Wilson, everybody. Give him a high five and a big congratulations. 400 marathons wearing the same red hat. He's going for 100 more, 77 years old. Incredible. Aloha.
I'm writing a pretty large check today, and well deserved. Those guys ran hard. We had somebody run 2:23, Tyler McCandless, and we had Michael Wardian, our last year's winner, also came back and broke his 2:30 time, so they deserved it. So I'm happy to write that check.
Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you all for the support. It was by far the best race experience I've ever had. So many people were cheering as I was coming in, so mahalo everyone.
Didn't like that. All the way across. Wow.
Great day in Kauai. Amazing.
Did it.
To the Kauai Visitors Bureau, the County of Kauai, and all of the great race staff and volunteers, we thank you for another outstanding race. The island of Kauai has played a great host as always. Join us in 2012 at our new headquarters at the Grand Hyatt Kauai. See you next year.